Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the stream. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Apologies, the stream's not on a Wednesday, it's on a Thursday, but we managed to play it back or pay it back and do another one on during the week anyway. So welcome, everybody. Hope you're all doing well on this Thursday evening. Excuse me. Oh, don't know where that come from, but anyways, but welcome everybody. Hope you're doing well. We it was meant to say bad habits, not hobbits. I had an extra B in it. It's bad habits, bad landings, as in ausflightsimmer's bad landings equal Ryanair landings. So that's what we're doing. We're in Bristol today. We're going all the way up to, what was it, Newcastle, and then we're going to do the return trip, probably about an hour each way. So some airline flights. I know we were going to do some another GA, but I just wasn't in the mood, so I thought we'll just do an airliner flight. So but welcome everybody, hope you're all doing well. Who's in the house? I think we'll probably have a small group, considering we don't normally stream on a Thursday, but Mr. Michael from Canberra is here. G'day Michael, welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. 717 is here, Tootie is here, Glenn is here, Behind the Skies is here, welcome everybody. Marcus, he said bad hobbits, bad habits. God damn it. Jim's doing some GA in the simulator. He's going to be listening in. So, how are you, Jim? Welcome to the stream. Mr. Elite Freemason's here. G'day, g'day. Zenon's here as well. Hello. Mr. William Kelly's here. Welcome to the stream. Bubba Van Braun. Timeout game play with James. Jesus, James, can you get a longer name? Hey, Mike, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Mr. Ryan Fox is here. Willie VR. Willie, wink, wink. Have fun. I'm not gonna say anymore. Hey, Captain Fozzy's here. Welcome to the stream. Joseph Jolly's here. Welcome to the stream. Gav, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Oh, I need to draw breath. Delta Tango's here. Welcome. Hey, Foxy Lady, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. And the other thing is, I thought it was be cool because we haven't done this for a while to actually fly in the daytime over in the UK or Europe anyway. So, Phil is here. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Brett Plays is here. Welcome to the stream. Is Brett streaming? He's probably streaming somewhere else. Hello from Europe, AK. Oh, you're doing ETS? Fair enough. Mr. TP says good morning, good evening, good very early morning for you, Mr. TP. Hope you're doing well on your Thursday morning. A couple more days to the weekend, my friends. Mr. Pink Frog Airlines, what's going on? Tony's here as well. Brett Pounds, how are you, Poundy? Mr. Chief Pilot Inspector Cowbell's here. And Aaron, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, everybody. All right, let's do this, shall we? Alrighty, so I think we're in, I think this is Pilots, I believe, Pilots Bristol. And then we're flying up to, I can't remember who does the Orbex scenery up at Newcastle, if it's Orbex or if it was someone else. So, Victor, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well, my friends. Actually, we better reset this camera. Let's do a reset position here. Alright. There we go. We're going to be starting up this thing cold and dark. We're not. There's no Bravo controls where you can just like turn things on this channel. That was a little stab at Mr. Big Jago's Gaming. That's not here. So, yeah, we're going to start. We're going to use not at the gate because I didn't think Ryanair would use a gate because they're low cost airlines. So. Hope you're feeling well. I'm getting there, Gav. It's sort of like 1 foot forward, 2 steps back at the moment. So it's messing around with our content creation time and our streaming time, but we'll just keep soldiering on, shall we? But anyways, enough of that. Let's get into this flight. I'm going to turn the desktop sounds on, and I want to say a big thank you to everybody for coming in, joining and flying with me tonight, and just hanging out in the chat. It means a lot, and I do appreciate it, as well as a big thank you to Just Flight for supporting the streams as always. So battery's going to go on. I'm going to turn the galley on and get this thing, oh, galley's already on, get this thing fired up and get some power turned on, so we can feed our flight plan in. There we go. Let's do that. Let's get rid of that and let's get going. Ground services. Oh, we're in the wrong spot here. What am I doing wrong? Or am I doing things wrong already? Oh my god. Why does that look different? Oh my god, what am I doing wrong? It looks different. Am I going into the wrong menu? Holy dooly. Yeah, I did that before. What am I doing? Let the chocks are the chocks off. Is that why nothing's there? Holy dooly! Hang on. Maybe I didn't do this. Hang on, give me 2 seconds. I reckon I didn't do gold. What? I didn't load the panel state. Let me do this first. Probably where I went wrong. Because that should put the chocks on. There we go. I didn't load the panel state. That was my fault. That's why I'm wondering. I go, what's wrong? It doesn't look like the way I normally have it set up. There we go. That makes so much sense. Jeez, I thought it was going to be another bloody try board motor start. Jeez, that was a great stream. I enjoyed that one. Who's flashing behind me? Someone's flashing their lights. All right. This should look, there we go. That looks a lot better. Let's get some ground power in here as well. Also, we're going to get rid of these stairs because we'll get GSX to bring the stairs over. That makes so much more sense. There we go. That's going to disappear. The GPU unit's plugged in. So let's get the ground power. Get the nav to do its navigating. And let's start loading some passengers, shall we? Hey, Mrs. KIPWI is here as well. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Who are we going to use? We'd use KIPWI now anyway. Cool. Behind the skies, you'll notice that some of the mods there, they deleted your comment is because we don't actually have people promoting their own streams in here. So if you're wondering why that was deleted for that. But please don't promote your own streams. I'll promote it for you if I want to. Alrighty. Okay, that's all doing its thing. Let's go down here and let's do some IRSing. Position in, and we are at EGGD. And we'll pop that in there. How's the sounds, everybody? Are they okay? The stream? Both. Can you hear the cockpit sounds? Hey, Mazda, what's going on? Oh, welcome. Thanks very much for popping in. I don't think we've actually flown out of Bristol in a stream before. I think this is like the first time. Cockpit sounds are kind of loud. Okay. Let me just install this light plan in, and then I'll adjust the sounds because they're probably still at the tri-motor setup when we had the tri. It seems to be someplace else. Scott, yeah, so we're flying from EGG Delta to EGNT, and then we're doing the reverse. Let me just quickly muck around with some sounds because I think they are set up for tri-motor. Yeah, they are. They will be. They will be. We'll run with that. Let's see. No, they were set up way too loud. Big L sent me a spreadsheet. I still haven't. That is my New Year financial year resolution, whatever you want to call it, is to actually start using that spreadsheet and doing my sounds. Sounds a little bit better. Cool. Cool. So I had stuff turned down here, didn't I? Oh, okay, that sounds cool. Alrighty, that's in there. Let's do our departures and arrivals. Get all the old sim brief and the charts up and have a bit of a squiz here. What's going on? What are we doing? We're going to be running runway 27. What we're going to be taking off today. We're going to be using the Bravo Charlie November 1 X-ray departure, which is this guy up here. So we're going to plug that in there. We're going to go to the rivals. The rivals going to be running runway 25. We're going to do the ILS and the 25. Don't know why I was messing around with that. And then we're going to be using the pole transition. And we're going to be using the NT1, which is the transition. So we're basically going to fly over the airport and do a teardrop in, is what the ILS does with this guy here. But I'm expecting a discrepancy with vectors down here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Fancy that. Which we're going to get rid of that. So we really don't have to worry about that. Everything else should be fine and dandy. And let's load some stuff in here. Hey, Mr. Evil, dropping in at 5 gifted members. Scott's been gifted a membership. Scott's been gifted a membership. And Bio's been gifted a membership. Cameron at B. There you go, Cam. Has been gifted a membership. And Parapilot, who's been sitting in the background, has been gifted a membership. Guys, make sure you go over. Evil's a legend when it comes to memberships. I reckon he's on. We're starting a leaderboard next month, and I reckon he's going to be on top. But Evil, thank you very much for gifting the community 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate those. Make sure you say a big thank you to Mr. Evil, as always. Such a gentleman. Shh. Do the Sean Connery. Such a gentleman. Thank you very much, mate. This is for you. Thanks, legend. Appreciate it. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Every Boeing needs a bigger brother Boeing. And that's the Dreamliner. Oh, Robert Savvy. Hey! Like good old faithful puppy dog, that one. Loves its tummy rub. But Evil, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. There we go. Marrying the drop bears. But thank you very much, Evil. And he said, there we go. We're going to pin him up anyway. There we go. Oh, look at that. Love hearts going around. Oh, isn't that sweet? Getting love heart, Evil. All right. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that. Let's load this flight plan in. Oh, I didn't do the fuel. Didn't do the fuel. We need to quickly go back and do ever sections and do the fuel. Fuel is 4.881. 4.881. Let's put that into the kilos. Beautiful. Return back to there. Cool. 4.9. Thank you, Evo. I appreciate that. And wins 242.26. And we're going to pump that in there. Oh, hang on. Let's see if I do that. There we go. Flaps 5. We're going to do a climb. What has it? Doesn't like it. What doesn't it like? Oh, because I'm doing it on the wrong screen, you know. What an idiot. There we go. I tell you what, I've gotten so rusty on the simulator since I been missing a few streams and things like that. I've just gotten the muscle memory is sort of gone a little bit. 5.72 and 133. We're going to do +5. We're going to do 137. We're going to put that in there, and what was it? 5.72. Oh shit! I just closed down all my friggin' screens. West USA server. Bear with me. I just closed down all my screens like an idiot. What did I do that for? Up now. Alright, we're back. I got everything back up. Cool. Hey, Mr. Pilot Jax, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Behind the scenes, no need to keep repeating yourself. Just chill out, mate. Just chill out and have a bit of fun. Because if you do keep repeating the same thing, the mods are just going to do what I ask them to do, which is delete them. So just chill out, have fun, dude. Alrighty, passengers are boarding. There we go. Green buses. I love how they do the Ryanair with the blue coloured stairs. I think that's a nice touch. So go and push those 2 buttons. What are you talking about, Fozzie? There's no 2 buttons. Can you see all the buttons up here? There's no 2 buttons. Or 3 magic buttons. Trim is... Hang on, I got off guard. I'm still doing the trim. 5.72. Cool. We are going to be flying some more Airbuses soon because that's all that seems to be coming to the sim. A300 600Fs and A300 B4s. And then we've got the A330 coming out a couple of weeks, I would imagine. So heaps of Airbuses coming to the sim. That's what we need. We need more Airbuses for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Hey Swiss, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hashtag here we go. The barking dog is back. Alright, we're going to start the APU. We're pretty much ready to rock over here. Can you guys hear the clicking sounds of the cockpit? I can hardly hear him myself. No, I didn't think so. I think I turned it down too much. But you can hear him, okay. Which clicks can up? Alright. Well, hopefully the aircon sounds aren't too loud there. Now. Buses are done. It's time to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's tell GSX, not the camera button, let's tell GSX we're going to push back. Funny enough, I actually haven't done a profile update for GSX or put a profile in for this airport, so I'm amazing it's actually, it's working, to be honest. AVTIC, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Oh, flight level, that's a good question. I didn't actually put it in there. Thank you very much for reminding me. Sun 29, sim brief said 26. Bypass pin inserted. But it's put in there as 29. Which direction are we going? Locking gear. Actually, 29 should be right for ultra horses. Actually, I'm happy with 29. 50-minute flight. I'll be fine. Hey Gaz, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Gusty MC, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Which way we want to push? Nose to the right. Get rid of this guy. Oh, Release parking brakes. Oops, a bit too early. Release parking brakes. Behind the scenes, just chill out, my friend. That's all you need to do. Just chill out and be part of the chat, and then everything will be fine, my friend.
Release parking brakes.
Yeah, hold your horses. I just stuffed up. Hold your horses. Let's just make sure we haven't lost everything here. Cool.
Release parking brakes.
Oh, that's because that didn't start.
Release parking brakes.
I will release parking brakes, my friends. You stop giving me less attitude.
Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes.
Alright, let's do this.
Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes.
Cool. Sorry, everybody. I was just a bit sidetracked there for a second.
Parking brakes. Release parking brakes.
I did. Chocks! Holy dooly! This is so bad! Oh my god, what am I doing? Holy, I'm all flustered. I'm all over the shop. Oh, the chocks.
Commencing push.
Alright, now we're going. Don't worry, everybody. This is going to be a safe flight. I know, this is so bad. Is it Trucky? Welcome to the stream. What's GSX doing? What's GSX doing? Doing its usual tactics. I don't know. I don't know what that was. We just ripped the underbelly of the plane out. Some different avionics pitos as well there. And I thought it was going to back me out to there, but obviously not. You know. All right, now I've done all that. Let's just get some engines started. All right, let's do that. Let's see if we can actually start an engine today. There we go. It's just spooling up. GSX things. Yeah, I can't complain. It's probably worked better than I have on starting this aircraft up today. But how are the sounds now? They're not too loud? No, there's no exclamation mark commands. You'll pick up the commands more time that you spend with us when you see other people using them. Been studying in aviation, Queensland, Brisbane Airport School. Oh, nice. What have you actually been doing? Hey, Richard, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I don't know if we'd call it back in action. If you just saw me how I've just started this plane, I wouldn't call it back in action whatsoever. It was pretty rough. Pretty rough. This is what happens when you don't do GSX profiles, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to back you up into the grass here, like it is doing here. Where's it going to take us? Is it going to put us on the runway or what? Yeah, mods, just hang on, I'll send you as a message.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Alright, let me get this plane started. Oh, this one's still spooling up. Still spooling up. Jeez. Ausflightsimmer. Go back and I think I need to go back and fly ultralights again. That was bad. Alright, hydraulics can go on. Let's turn all of these on. Again. PR1. Go off. That can go on. Let's tell GSX to nick off. They put it on the grass. Hey, Mr. Willie Canucks, all the way. What are you? You're on holidays, mate. What are you tuning into the stream? Should be sunshine, beaches, drink in the hand. Thanks very much for popping in, my friend. Though I appreciate it. Hopefully the holiday's going well. Hey, Edward, what's going on? Old lawn sim. Yeah, it looks where it's pushed us back. Air conditioning brake. Ah, I see.
Unlocking gear.
Flight directors can go on. Oh, look at that big jumping around. That's because you put me onto the grass, you ninwit.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright. Let's get out of here, shall we? It's got the pins. See you later, matey. Been watching the 737s take off all morning. Oh, nice. Yeah, we got out of the grass. But I've forgotten my flows. That's how much I haven't been simming. My simming hours have dropped off dramatically since April. Truxie, I took avionics class on General Airbus and Boeing systems, and I'm playing the game, and it's nice to see to play things actually fixes in real life. Oh, nice. There we go. There's Fozzie. You can see him, he's got his wing through a tank over there by the looks of it. Inspector's pushing back. Big thank you for everybody for tuning in on a day that we don't normally stream, and we started a little bit late, so thank you. I appreciate that. And big thank you to Evil as well for gifting the community 5 gifted memberships. So thank you very much for doing that as well. And we'll make sure when we do the turnaround, it'll be much better than that. That was dreadful. You wish to visit Queensland again, but the tickets are so expensive. Airline tickets in Australia overseas is just it's just like that. Behind the skies, I've been telling you the reasons why you're getting timed out. That was lobster. No worries, Richard. Thank you, mate. Sorry, we're doing a bit of a slow taxi because I'm just looking at the scenery for Bristol, because I haven't been here before. This is new for me. Look at the lush countryside. rats. Alrighty. Let's go flying, shall we? How you feeling? I sort of am. I'm just sort of getting one thing sorted, Jim, and then something else is popping up. It's like going one step forward and 2 steps back, but we'll slowly get there. That's done. Flight directors are on. Cool. Let's get ready to rumble here. There we go. What are we waiting for here? Waiting for, is that Gav? I think we're waiting for Gav. I love the bounce of the Vision Jet there. There we go. We try to do our best with our ATC just to CTAF around all these airports, so. It is a little bit like that, William. We try to do our best. It's slower than a wet week. Aussie's probably going to be the last one to take off and the first one to land. There we go. Runway lights can go on. There we go. The sounds alright, guys? I don't know how I say now. I'll probably botch it up, but thank you, mate. I agree. Aussies are awesome. Well, some of them are anyway. Gonna wait the snails go faster? Must be a pretty slow week if you're watching the snails. We got some airplanes stuck on the runway here. Hey Ricky, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome, my friend. And here we go. It's uphill. Holy dooly. There's an uphill runway. Be interested in coming back and landing here. We had the opposite runway. Holy dooly, that is some gradient there. Didn't didn't even know that. Bristol had that much gradient on the runway. There we go. Look at that countryside. Look at it all. Heaps of countryside. Look at the bitch. Go the autopilot. Holy dooly. Long weekend. It's the 4th of July, isn't it? But of course it's the 4th of July, but yes. Long weekend. Looks like it's supposed to be rainy every day, and 32 degrees. Looks like we will be. We'll get a lot of flying in. So that's rain's going to be a bit hard on the fireworks. That's what 4th of July is. It's dropping the fireworks and that sort of stuff. It's a big Jacko stream. It's because Mr. Benny Big Bucks, I chucked on the autopilot and I was below the my ascent level, so it just whacked us up. Love the fireworks. 1st of July's fireworks. See, we don't have fireworks in most of Australia. It's all illegal unless you're in Canberra. Go figure. Politicians can't be trusted to run the country, let alone play with fireworks. So, but anyways. There we go. It's nice fluffy clouds. Yeah, fireworks are illegal. So, Mr. TP, all right, let me get this straight. He's written Canada Day. Canada Day. So, is it, didn't you just have, you've already had Canada Day, yeah? Wasn't that like last weekend, or is it this weekend? Local air show. Where's that, Ryan? Canada Day. Wait, sorry, I'm confused. I thought Canada Day has already been. Has it not? Had Victoria Day back in May. Ah. So, okay, so Canada Day is on Saturday, and then in America, the 4th of July is on Tuesday. All right, I'm with you now. I'm with my current world dates. This took me a while. Hey Richard, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. This took me a while to get there, which everything does. Usually takes a while for us flight sim to pick things up. Yeah. You get a 4-day weekend. Nice. Nice to everybody that gets 4-day weekends. I don't think there's many public holidays left in Oz until October or something. I tell you what, behind the scenes, I'm going to give you a word of advice. I'm going to jump on my little soapbox just for a minute. You've got my 100% attention. So please don't abuse it. I'm going to give you a tip. Don't draw attention to yourself in a sad manner. Please don't do that. Just enjoy. There is some awesome people in this community. And there's 69 other people that I imagine you could get along with, and you have great conversations. So don't draw attention to yourself to be sad. If you do that, I will ban you. Just chill out, have fun, and become part of an awesome community. That's your one and only chance, my friend. Because I'm just hearing a sob story from you for the whole night. So if you want to chill out, have fun, chill out and have fun. We'll be happy to have you. Even better when the 2 days are paid holidays. Nice. That's what you want. You want to have the day off and get paid for it. That's what we want. Absolutely. Hey, 7-1, what's going on? Welcome. Can anybody do me out of 10 for sounds or music? Sorry, sounds, music, and voice would be great in that order. Sounds, music, and voice. Must be nice to have a paid holiday. Well, I don't, Mr. TP, I'm not sure if you get any of those. I don't get any of those. Sounds good. No, I meant at 0 to 10. 10. Oh my god. Face palm. Oz is doing the face palm. 0, 0, and 10. Holy dolly. It can't be 0, 0, and 10 because I can at least hear them. Jeez, we've got some flight restrictions here. No, we're in the same boat as you don't work, you don't get paid. Yep, yep, yep. Behind the scenes, it could be to do with your behavior, my friends. All right, sounds are 7, music's a 7, and voice is 10. Well, that's what we want, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we want. That's what we want. I could probably have the music down just a tad. All right, cool. Mazda, thank you very much. Evil's just gone. 10's all round. Thank you very much. It's all good. I just got the magic buzzer from Evil. Yellow confetti coming down. Can't hear the music sounds. Richard, are you on headset or you're on TV? If you're on TV, it's hard to hear. That's why I've gone back from my headphones until I work out what I'm going to do. I've got these ones and I've got another lot to try as well. Oh, Pig Frog, you say such nice things. I'm on laptop speakers tonight. Ah, well, laptop speakers, same sort of thing. I find anything if you're using speaker, the music and it just so much different to headset. If I tune it in using my headset, it's different. Like I have trouble listening through my my screen speaker. So I don't know. Sounds is something that I just can't get right, hey. And it's even worse if I listen to it through like a TV speaker. The only I tell you what I'll do. Tell you what I'll do. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Then I've got another lot to try as well. There we go. All the sounds, yeah, I went and listened to myself. Sorry about that, guys. I just went and played it back. I thought it's easy for me just to go and listen to myself and make the appropriate adjustments. Sorry about that. Sorry, kids. Sorry, mum and dad. Sorry, everybody that was listening. I heard my own voice, which wasn't good at all. Alrighty. We are going up. So we just took out of Bristol. Isn't Bristol one of the home of EasyJets? Basically going to be flying up to the north part of the country. And we're going to be up in Newcastle here. So we're going to fly over the top of Newcastle and we're going to do this teardrop all the way back in and grab the ILS. So I'm going to be interested to see how it's actually going to handle this here. We might even direct it to go to straight from ETSES straight to Charlie Foxtrot 25. We'll see how we go. If we want to use the new weather system, we could click here. And what do we want to have a look at? See if we're going to have any turbulence on the way. Oh, we're going to have a bit of turbulence as we get up to Newcastle, which is interesting. What else do I want to look at? Alright, we got some weather to the south of us. Alright. We'll see how things go. Probably not for airliner flights too much, but for GA, I think that weather stuff is going to be immaculate when I'm sort of practicing and doing some nav flights offline. Because the stuff that Navigraph put into that is the same, is the information I would use when I'm looking at whether to program for a flight. So I think it's awesome that they've included weather into the sim. Can I do a Geordie's accent? No, no, definitely not. Definitely not. All right, let's see if we've got everything configured up here. Oh, seatbelts are set to auto. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. That's good, that's good, that's good. That'll do. Alrighty. What has been going on? Just bear with me for a second, guys. I just got to take care of something. I do apologize. Life of a content creator sometimes. Where have they gone? I'll be back in a couple of... I just got to sort something out. Can't find it. Hey Mark, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friends. I saw it here the other day, but now I can't seem to find what I'm looking for. Cool. All right. Sorry, guys. What's been going on? Admiral Audible Gaming PC tonight. Nice very much. What did you get? Tell us the goss. Richard, oh no, okay. Hey James, what's going on? James Last, hey mate, first time viewer. I love the YouTube videos. Got to go for the Aussie Microsoft Flight Simulator videos. Thank you very much, mate. James, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Congratulations, Admiral. What did you get? PCs are like Christmas Day. We are probably going to be at top of descent in no time, I think. Oh, there we go. It's on the screen. It's about 90 nautical miles. We're going to be up there. So that's always good. NT. Let me have a look what I was going to do with NT. We could go directly to C25. I think that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go from, I'm going to actually change this. So we're going to go directly from ETS C25 and oh, it'd be interesting how it's going to catch the globe slope. But anyways, I think that's going to be all right. That's probably what we should do. That person called Tim, I'm sure you're going to be on the phone with Google now. Why are we on the phone to Google? Oh my God. See, this is the thing. I've got to put up with this and you distracting me from actually streaming. That's the reason why you got banned in the first place. Cool. Have I cut out the teardrop part? Yeah, so what I've gone and done, sorry, I keep getting distracted by someone distracting us in the community tonight. So what I've gone and done is we originally were going to go to ETS to over the airport and then teardrop in. So what I've decided to do is go straight from ETS to Charlie Foxtrot 25 and capture the ILS straight away. So it'll be interesting to see how the actual aircraft does it. But that's what I've decided to do anyway, so. That's alright guys, I don't want to distract it, but just keep an eye out because I'll probably keep making different accounts and jumping back in. There's another one. Yeah, it's exactly what they've been doing on other simmers. So now they're just going to come in here and play up. So yeah, it's all right. We've got good mods in the channel, so they'll sort it out for us. So it's just kind of annoying. You need things to keep busy anyway. Hey Luca, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We're heading up to Newcastle today. We're in that nice, bright, sunny UK where the blue skies, nice fluffy clouds. Here the sheep is sheeping and the moos are mooing, and it's a beautiful day up there today. Admiral says it is a 8-core Intel 1070, 3060, 12 gigs graphics, 16GB RAM. Yeah, you'll be able to handle Microsoft Flight Simulator with that at ease, or with ease I should say. I'm flying the same shortcut right now. There we go. You're actually up to that part already, Marcus. It's this one day of the year where it's nice in England. One day of the year, eh? You guys had a hot summer last year and you're having another hot summer this year. Who creates one more account? Oh, I don't know, Inspector. I don't know. You tell me. Who's causing drama in the community? No worry, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. They'll just get banned on all the accounts before you even realize what's going on. It just sort of distracts me now because I've sort of lost the conversation in the chat. Well, he says 31 degrees Celsius. Oh, it was cold when I was went out with Mrs. Oz and Oz Flight Simmer Jr. This evening. We thought we'd be lazy and not cook dinner, so we went out and had some nice chicky kebabs for dinner. And when we were driving home, it felt cold to me, but it was still 17 degrees. But it felt cold. 17 degrees, but feels like it's 5. I don't know if this is that bad, but it felt cold. I tried deleting some things off on my laptop, and also it deleted from an Xbox. So now I was kind of thinking, Mr. TP, that was going to happen. That's the reason why I stopped doing stuff on Xbox and PC, because it was just messing around with my PC. Like, it would stuff up all my settings and everything. All my controllers and that, so I'm kind of thinking it was going to do that. That's why I said maybe delete one and see what happens. It's a kind of pain in the ass that it does that. I wish it wouldn't. I wish the sim wouldn't do that, so then you could enjoy the best of both worlds, because PC unfortunately is different to Xbox, but I guess that's the way they've got it worked out. 7 degrees in Oz, that's practically absolute. Well, it's at night time though. It's at night time. We're in winter, remember, Willie. And I'm in the warmer part of of Oz. Sounds like dinner made for champions. Yeah. Why that keeps stopping for. Oh dear, just keeps going on. What a saga. We're coming up to top of descent already. Holy dooly, that's gone quick. Yeah. It happens. I guess it's part and parcel of what we do. It's 9 degrees in Sydney. Yeah. It is winter. I must have mucked, Scott says I must muck something up. The teardrop's still here, but there's big circles, so I've got to do a straight in. Still new to the 787. Yeah, I haven't messed around with the, I'm not a massive fan of the 787, to be honest. We will probably do some 747s. I haven't messed around with any of the new aircraft since the avionics update, to be honest. Well, I haven't been flying or haven't been streaming anyway. But I'm keen to take out the 747 for a flight. Can't beat Vegemite on toast with a smashed avocado, fried egg on top. I'm a big sucker for just Vegemite with cheese. So you get some toast, cook your toast, put some butter down, put some Vegemite down, and a cold slice of cheese. The cheese has got to be cold, and it can't be any plastic cheese. It's got to be good cheese, and it's got to be cold. And then munching on that. Way to go. There we go. Top of descent, just hit that. Fresh cheese, yeah. It's got to be good cheese. No, none of this stinky plastic cheese. I'm still flying about in the ATR. I really like the update. 747's great. Yeah, I just haven't been putting the time in the simulator to have a chance to mess around on heaps of stuff. So I haven't taken advantage of the avionics update. What's the setup for the ILS? That's a good question. Timeout gameplay with James. I haven't put any of that in there. Haven't put any of that information in just yet. Let's do the weather first, shall we? A descent. Put the forecast in. We'll press that. Be a man and fly NDBs. Ooh. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? That's a bit harsh, Perry. You got to take me out on a first date and buy me dinner before you make demands like that. Holy dolly. Be a man. Alrighty, let's check. Check this. Wishful thinking, but can the 777 be there by Christmas? Hi Tish, I don't think it's going to be out this year. If we go on how quick their AFB's taking to develop, I don't think you're going to see the 777 this year. They've still got to release a couple of aircraft on Xbox yet, make plenty of money out of that before we'll see 777. So I'm thinking maybe next year. Maybe next year. Melbourne, New Zealand in the 747. Scott, that's what I was thinking. That's exactly the run I was thinking. You know, not too long, but enough to stretch the legs sort of scenario. Quiet taste, Vegemite if you don't grow up with it. Yeah. That is true. I don't know when we're gonna do that because I'm sort of not even at the point where I know what I'm doing on my next stream and when that's gonna be at the moment. Never thought 2020 would be outdated so fast. I think most of 24 is releasing next year only. Yeah. It will be late next year. It will be late next year. Late next year. It won't be at the start of January, because George said it won't be. Oh, I wonder if Junior's gone. Looking forward to the aircraft list. Yeah, they're going to dribble out the information once they've sort of got stuff confirmed. There's a lot of development time left in this in it. But we'll get drips and drabs. I think we won't get much. We'll get drips and drabs, but the information will start rolling in from about February, March next year. I think they're going to follow a very similar time frame that they did with 2020. I did 837 kilometers on the indoor bike trainer last week, 21 hours. I'm officially nuts. Mike, what are you doing? Holy bejeebers. That sounds nuts. Yeah, I know, Mike. Yeah, it's when you race other people. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen people do it on YouTube and stuff. Crazy stuff. So you can do long rides and shorter rides and race against people and all that sort of stuff like that. And yeah, I've seen the basics of it. Haven't been to any supercar races. Have you compared to F1 other GT races? I haven't been. Oh, I've seen the supercars at Formula 1 races before, so I don't think I've ever been to a designated supercar race, but I've seen the supercars at Formula 1 events in Australia. But I haven't been to a Formula 1 Grand Prix since they sounded like Formula 1 cars. That's how long ago since I've been to a Formula 1 Grand Prix race. Ray got lunch. What are you having for lunch? Fish and chips. The supercars, well, the touring cars, yeah. I don't know what they were called when I last saw them. They might have still been touring cars. It's all completely different nowadays compared to what it used to be. We've got a nice Marmite sandwich with cheese and butter for dinner. Later on, I've got fish and chips. Ah, okay. Nice. All right, we've got some D-cell points coming on. Let's have a look and see what the drag's required. All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your best dress on. Get your drag out. There we go. Get the best dress. I'm going to dance a little bit as we descend. Look at that. Imagine that with seasons and 3D trees, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be awesome. Alright, seatbelt signs can go to on. Landing lights can go to on. No, these go to continuous. We don't want to be lighting up engines. Let's do that already. Cool. Captain Ray, I saw a thing from Chewy. I heard something that happened to Chewy and I didn't know what it was, and then I saw Chewy on the old Instagram, and he said he had a scan and they're checking to see if he's actually broken his arm or not. What? I assume he fell over and hurt himself, did he? At the expo or before he went to the expo? Bit of a crosswind approach. Won't need to get the tree mod in. No, apparently they're going to do the heights. That'll be cool. So he fell out of the Uber car, which wasn't moving at all. Oh, that's interesting. It was stationary. Did he have a few beverages, or was it just an accident? Hey Mike, thank you very much for the 10 buckaroonies. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the super chat, keeping me employed to keep simming. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. This one is for you. Get some cess into you, Mike. Thanks, legends. And we'll wait for Mary to pick it up. Thank you, mate. Mary's she's a bit slow. Here she comes. And we'll pin you up there. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Put some Marys in the chat for you, my friends. Thank you for all the help. Alright, so we're avoiding the teardrop here. So here's SD, or what we said it was SD was going to be before. Just an accident. He told everyone at the expo a shark had bit him. So, so he broke his arm, didn't do anything about it until he got home to the UK, and then got it looked at, or... He just, you know, did he have to fly back early? What happened? I don't know. Loss. Poor bugger. There's everybody doing the teardrop stuff. He went to the hospital in US and got some x-rays, and they said it was fine, and when he got back they found a very obvious break, and no, he didn't have to come back early. Geez, poor bug, he must have been in pain. So there was no break, but then he got another scan when he got back to the UK, and there was a break. Went drag racing at Calder? You mean like Calder Park? Is that still thing still going, Phil? Already missing the tree mods. This is 700, yes it is, yeah. Well, airport just loaded in then. $11 nautical miles. See if we can see the actual airport. There she is over there by the looks of it. Nice little quick flight down it was. We need to be at 2,000. Right, we should be good here. Love it. I've never seen drag racing cars. No, we used to have the Oz cars, which was our version of the NAS cars at Calder Park. They used to race like 5 times a year or something. or photographic hasn't loaded in very well. The bridge did, but nothing else did. Not sure, I haven't been for years. Okay. Yeah, I obviously don't hear about Porter Park or anything like that since I moved up to Queensland. It's not a thing. All right, this is going to happen pretty quick. So we're going to drop flaps 1 because we're below 240. The buildings are melted. Yeah, it hasn't. The photographic hasn't popped in properly just yet. All right, we're going to go flaps 2 as she's slowing down. Some of it's starting to load in now as we're flying past it though. Flying into your home airport. Oh, nice, Captain Ray. 20 more drag. Let's continue that on. Flaps 5. Use that to keep slowing down. The ILS is caught. Nice one. We'll see if we can capture it. My approaches have been dreadful the last couple of approaches. Go flaps 10. Music off for a bit. I can't remember, Captain Ray. I can't remember. I can't remember where the bot from. I think it's a Streamlabs bot from memory. All right, we're going to drop the gear here. We're going to make our turn now. Going to get rid of this drag. Flaps 15. There's Inspector pulling in on us there. Down to flaps 25. There we go. Localizer should be caught, which it is. And we're 60 ME out, so we're going to go take this nice and slow. We'll probably put flaps 30 too early, but you know, it is what it is. There we go. We can just chill out for a little bit here. Bit of wind. Oh, there's not much. Actually, there's not much. Guaranteed butter. Oh, I don't know about that. Don't know about that. There we go. Now it's got everything a bit lined up a little bit better. There's Fozzie coming in. But I appreciate, thank you very much, Mike, and thank you very much, Evil, for the super chat and the 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate the support. Should we tell the fire trucks to roll? No, I think we might be alright. We might be alright. move the mic a little bit. Oh, come on. Who's that? Ooh, a bit shallow. There we go. One of my better landings than what I've had for a while. There we go. Oh, probably could have had the brakes on a little bit longer there. We'll clear all runways anyway, and welcome to Newcastle, everybody. Nice! There we go. That was all right. Wasn't too bad. It was a Ryanair. It did have FSV Realistic on there, which tends to dramatize things up a little bit, but I love it that it does it. Let's hold short here and clean up the aircraft. Can't believe it's not butter. There we go. Oh no, I think it's absolutely fantastic. Yep, absolutely fantastic. I'd sort of I'm on the complete opposite of what is you can mark it down a little bit, and the thing is when you're landing, what that's set to, it's different. Like that's how if you go and watch 737 vlogs when they land and stuff, it's a bit more bumpier than what the sim does it. So and I do have profiles set up to GA flying that's like what it is when I'm flying in real life. So you've just got to spend a lot of time getting it to where you want it. The default stuff, everything's turned up way too high. I agree with you there. But you just got to spend the time with it. But I think it's absolutely fantastic product. Let's go here, shall we? We'll go to this one. It's too much butter for Ryanair. Ryanair's got some new pilots in town, evil. New pilots. You got Air Hostess Oz landing planes now, and they do a much better job than the real pilots. James is doing missed approaches. There we go. Oh, let's do that. Let's start the APU, because I don't think I started that before. No, I missed it. That was you in the Dark Star. Ah. Alright, just waiting for the APU fire. We are going to do the flight back to... If anybody wants to join us for that. If it's getting too late, that's fine, I understand. Does your flying hours get recorded in Microsoft Flight Simulator? The flying hours in the sim, yeah. I think I'm over 1,000 or something like that. Last time I had a look, I was approaching 1,000 hours. I lost a bunch of hours that I had previous before the sim was released, but over to the APU. Right pack can go off, APU bleed can go on. A bunch of this stuff off. Or dampener can go off. Jim, thank you very much for the $5 dono.
Waited to donate until you landed this time.
Such nice, man. Thank you very much for that. That's right. I know the other one was, you didn't mean to do it when you did it last time, so I appreciate it, Jim. Thank you very much. Jim's been put up the top there, ladies and gentlemen, to get some emotes in there for Jim. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. I don't use default Asobo for ATCs. It doesn't record the takeoffs as often. It does record the landings too. Yeah, I haven't had issues with. I've been a lucky one. I haven't had issues with it not recording the flight details. So, but yeah, it records it for me. Slowly getting out my hours of watching this fantastic stream with an awesome community. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate it.
Slowly getting my hours up watching this fantastic stream with an awesome community. Love it.
Mary sounded really slow then, and when she sounded community, I thought she was saying something else. Oh, I was like, I was going, oh, okay, that doesn't sound very good at all. But Phil, thank you very much for the 13 months. I appreciate it. Hey, Captain Ray, welcome to the business class lounge. Community. I thought she said, no, Mr. Betty. I thought he was saying it was a communist community for a second there. And Mrs. TP's dropping in. Holy dooly. All
Another
right.
month with a great community.
She sounded a bit sleepy. She did. She sounded a bit sleepy. All right. Did we move over the APU? I'm going to do some celebrations in a second just in case if anybody wanted else to get in, they can. And then we'll do them all in the one. Captain Ray, thank you very much. Mrs. TP is up to 5 months already. Thank you very much, everybody, for your support. All right, let's do this. Before we do the flight back. Phil, this is for you, my friends. Thank you very much for 13 months. Ray, Captain Ray, this is for you, my friend. Thank you very much for joining in. Appreciate it. And Mrs. TP, thank you very much for the 5 months and the continuous support from the TP family. Captain Ray's glad to be here. Captain Ray, we're going to pin you up to the chat there, and then we'll get Mrs. TP, and also we'll get Phil up there as well. I'll probably forget, but I'll try. We'll try VATSIM. I keep saying I'm going to not make any promises to VATSIM. I used to do a fair bit of VATSIM. I've dabbled in a couple of VATSIM flights off stream this year. I've talked about doing VATSIM. I don't know if I'll ever stream it anytime soon because a lot of you guys don't fly it. I don't know. I'm never going to commit to, because I said, oh, I'll do some VATSIM flights this year and I haven't done one. But you never know. Cramp. Oh no, cramp. Don't you hate when you get a cramp underneath the desk? I've got one. This is hard work, this flight simming stuff. What is VATSIM? VATSIM. Bats. V for Victor. Inspector knows what I'm talking about. What is cramping under the desk? Inspector, you asked too many questions. Best thing you do is just give it a stretch. All right, we're deboarding the aircraft. All right, guys, I'm going to come back in a little bit. I'm just going to set up for the next flight, do the return one back. to come out the simmer, the Fokker F28. Just Flight said they're going to try to have it out before the end of the month, which is tomorrow. I'm gonna have to send them an email and say, hey boys, because I was talking to them before they went to the expo, and during the expo they said they're going to get it out before the end of the month. We'll see how they go, but if not, it should be out soon hopefully. So that's the one. The F28 Fokker is the one I'm most looking forward to all of this year, and it's going to be out soon. So, all right, guys, be back soon. Behave yourselves. Alrighty, welcome back everybody. The new flight plan is in the chat, so you can put an exclamation mark flight plan or pop up. It's also, I think I put it in the Discord as well. So we're gonna get ready to load that in, and first thing we're gonna do is put some fuel into the aircraft. 5038. 5038. Gonna pop that in there. And we are in EGNT. And we're going to be taking off and landing on the same runways that we did for the previous flight. Pop that one in there and we'll select that. Alright, let's load this in. Well, you can do exclamation mark. Oh, it's already there. Captain Ray, it's going to be above. You want to check it out. Passengers are boarding. Nice. Interesting.
I guess this is the flight simmer version of waiting for your girlfriend to get ready before a night out?
What's that supposed to mean, Mr. Wounded Warrior? Are you saying I take too long? I think that's what he's saying. Thank you very much for the 18 months. This is for you. Waiting for the other bus.
Passengers bus is coming.
Oh, the passengers were boarding too slow. Ah, I getcha. 280.22. What doesn't it like? I've missed something. I always do this on the turnarounds. Doesn't like something. What doesn't it like? It's been set. That's because I didn't do the departures and arrivals. You idiot, ausflightsimmer, you idiots. Done that a lot lately. All right, we're taking off runway 25. We're going to use the GIRL 3X departure. Put that in there. Arrivals going to be runway 27. We're going to do the ILS in 27. We're going to be using the WEVBE. And we're going to use the BR1 transition, which I'll probably change all that a little bit later on. Okay, that looks fine. And the cruise was set to 3,000. That'll do. I think it should allow me to do some stuff now. There we go. I've got it all. Alright, 573 and 34. One, 3, 4. 3, 4. Go 139. 2, 5. There we go. And 572. Let's move that back down a little bit. Cool. Happy days. All right, we've got last missing passengers boarding. We're going to get ready for pushback. APU's ready to go, so it won't take us long whatsoever. Passengers done. Got the bags to go. X-Plane or Microsoft Flight Simulator, depending what you want to do, but 9 times out of 10 I'm going to say Microsoft Flight Simulator these days over X-Plane. Yeah. Another bus speeding over. Have we got more passengers to go? No. That's that bus speeding away. Cool. All right. Let's get out of here, shall we? Yeah, I've got all the aircraft for obviously X-Plane 11 and 12. I just can't be bothered setting up X-Plane 12 to where it should be for me to want to enjoy it again. So, where we're at with X-Plane. All right, marshals are marching out to push us back. We didn't put chocks on before, so it's just going to push us straight back.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Hello, Captain. But the 767 Fozzie is a beautiful aircraft. I love flying the flight factor 767 in X-Plane 11.
Bypass pin inserted.
Admiral, they look great. They look great, certainly, but they're not realistic to fly. Stay off the grass this time. Well, it hasn't asked me which way I want to go yet. We'll see.
Locking gear.
Who's that taking off? Alright. Let's do it this way. This is my left hand. This is my right hand. We want to go the nose to the right. That'll do.
Release parking brakes, please.
It's Scott. Okay.
Commencing push. All engines clear.
Bonjour. Hey, Meadows, what's going on? Hope you're doing well, buddy. You're doing well. Fire in the hole. She's gonna flick over. What doesn't she like? Something she doesn't like. Oh, the APU bleed's not on. Oopsies. Now she's gonna go. You're tired. Well, maybe you need to have a hot water bottle and have a sleep. Gets tired being in that hot weather. In England, it's definitely hot today. Are you going to turn? She's not going to turn me. I need to update GSX. It's probably got an update to be done because it's going to put me into the grass again. Did you see that? Oh my god. That was in a very erratic stop. For us approaching, yeah, I abandoned the pushback.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
We've got a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
We'll just call it a day, GSX. See you, Captain Ray. Catch you later, my friend. Have a good one. Who's that? Who are we holding up? Sorry, rattling fire. We're holding you up.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright. Let's get out at Dodge. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. Waiting for All mates have moved. Give us the thumbs up. Let's get out of here. Sort everything out later. No, mate, we're going to get going. There's a mic there in front of us. Cool. Let's get going. Everyone says, gonna go out shopping, I'll watch the replay when I get back. Have a safe flight. No worries, April. Have a good one, my friend. Thank you very much for spending some time with us. Appreciate it. Have a good one, my friend. Is that a jump jet? I think that's a jump jet. There's Fozzie there. Are you flying with Fozzie? I think you said you're going to another airport. All right, let's get taxiing. Sorry, guys, I got preoccupied looking at something else for a second. Be able to do some more plane spotting? Nice. Well, I guess there's good things and bad things that come from that, Matt. At least you can do some more spotting. We're getting there, Mike. We're getting there. A big thank you to everybody again for coming out and joining us on the stream tonight. Big thank you to our friends over at Just Flight. I heard they had the Fokker at the expo. I don't think I saw it on anybody's flight sim streams or anything like that, but the team said that they were going to have it there and you could have a look at it, so it's cool. Finicky Frog coming in for a landing after a very busy month. There you go. You'd have a little holiday. Look at the Queen of the Skies come in. Mike's taken off. PMG, you've got to set profiles up at the airports, and I don't know what aircraft that's meant to me to be. It's just changed to one of the default ones, but you gotta set up the profiles. You got to make sure it's updated, and then it's good to go. Every time where I play havoc with it or muck around with it or say it doesn't work, it's usually because I haven't actually set the profile up for the airport or the aircraft. But I just blame Fozzie because he did recommend it to me, but it is my number 2 recommended add-on in the sim. Alright, runway lights are on, landing lights are on, taxi lights are off, strobe is on, decas is on. Auto throttle is on. Oi! Thought that might get your attention. What happened to my brakes? Oh, my brakes decided to actually go on. Don't know why. Alright, let's get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I believe GSX, they said GSX has got 16 updates or something since the start of the year, and they're going to do plenty more, so they keep updating it, so which is, I guess that's good. Hey Major, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, what haven't we done? What didn't it like? Hang on. I'll always do it. Here we go. Let's go this time. Alrighty, that was it. Let's get out of Dodge, shall we? Gotta make our turn. For immersion, yeah. The guys, I believe the guys over at oh shit, let's forget, I've got to do my altitude. Holy dolly. Hang on. One thing I forgot to do when we turned around. There we go. Can't believe I said it's for 2,000 and we're plunging down. Hey Shane, gotta go. I had a question for you. Can you explain on the GA complex engine how mixture needs to be? Oh, hang on 1 second. Now we're catching the glide slope. Holy dolly. Can you explain on the GA complex engine how mixture needs to work at altitudes to keep the power in the engine not to stall? Do you need to keep the rich lean? So when you're at high altitudes, Willie, you need to lean it. But don't lean it too much. Without going into too much detail. Right, we're gonna go up to 17. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, because you need to make sure the engine's got performance. Alright, cool. Hang on, I'm just watching. And that's that front that was coming in from the right-hand side. That's it there. Yeah, so you've 8,000, say if you're at an airport that's 8,000 feet, you want to make sure that your engine's leaning appropriately. Cruise is 30,000 feet. Prediction for the Aerosoft release. They said they'll give us 2 weeks notice. They haven't set a date yet. They did release a teaser to say that it's going to be coming soon. So we don't know. Some people actually said at the build that they showed at the expo seemed to still have a bit of work to go, so we don't know. It's a bit blowy. Yeah, about 16 knots. Yeah, you need to check the performance of the aircraft, yeah. See you, Willie. Catch you later, my friend. Thanks very much for tuning in. We are cruising up. Top of climb's going to be about 40 knots. We're going to get over this set of clouds here. We're going to be on our way. Holy dooly. Yeah, cool. It's a shame. I had a flight booked in on Wednesday, and I've still been under the weather this week, and I had to cancel the flight, and I was so much looking forward to it. The weather was perfect, And I was going to be able to fly an aircraft that I actually haven't flown for like 12 months. So I was very much looking forward to it. But unfortunately I had to cancel the flight, which is really, really disappointing. It's happened to me a couple of times in the last couple of months where I've had to cancel because I just don't feel I'm fit to fly. But that being said, I've got another flight booked in Wednesday next week, but the weather's looking terrible now, which is usually the way it goes. When you're good to fly, the weather's terrible. So we'll see. We're a long way away from Wednesday next week, but so far the weather's not looking too good. Man flu? No, just other bits and pieces. All right, we're styling all the way up to 30,000 feet. We're going to put the standard in there just already, and we're going to turn off all the bits and pieces here. I didn't actually do that. There we go. Cool. We won't be streaming our Friday, but we should be streaming our Saturday this week, and then on obviously our Sunday. So unfortunately I'm a bit behind. I haven't even started this week's news video because we were covering all of the Flight Sim Expo stuff. They hit you with a cancellation fee, Mike? They don't. They don't. I actually did it the night before, but they're really good. If it's a private hire, they generally don't charge you for it. Obviously, if it was an instruction flight, they could do. But they're really good with those things, and they're very, very understandable. So, unless it's bad weather, yeah, these guys are really good. Yeah, and don't worry, like, it was a perfect day. The weather was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 knots, blue sky, sunshine, in a cool aircraft. It's something... You cool. Oh, God. Aaron. Like it was perfect. It was a perfect day for flying, so it was really disappointing to not go. So it is what it is. There we go, make our turn. All right. I've been a bit distracted because there's been a couple of things been happening behind the chat tonight, so apologies about that. So when I've been going silent, I've been reading other bits and pieces, so apologies. So this is what we're doing on this flight back. Is we just took off runway 25? 25 or 27? 25. Made our turn, and weather was from here. We might have saw some of this weather as we turn there. Let's actually do an update. No precipitation where we are. We're going to fly down this way, and we're going to do the same sort of thing, is fly over Bristol and do the teardrop. This time around I'm actually going to do the teardrop because we didn't do it last one and come in the runway 27 ILS again. So should be a straightforward flight. We're about to get the top of climb soon, and then probably about 80 nautical miles we'll have top of descent. So it looks like if you're flying over London and stuff, the weather's going to be terrible over there. It can only be one. And I'm guessing you think that's you, Aaron. Alright, coming up to 30,000 feet. I'm always number one. Ah, well, I guess someone's got to do it, don't they, Aaron? I'll put that as runway 27 just to remind myself when we go to land, but looks like the wind's going to be, I know we're far away, but the wind's coming from that direction already, so Commander Coaster, yeah, that's just a Microsoft Flight Simulator multiplayer issue for Gears Up. It's a rough job, someone has to do it. Well, you're the man for it, Aaron. You are the man for it. That's all I have to say. Oh. There's Mr. Finicky Frog down there. Fuzzy Bears there, Mr. Gusting Wings, rattling. Got a few of you guys flying with us. Thank you very much for flying on a day that we don't normally fly. There we go. Delta, you're home ill today. That is no good, my friend. No good at all. Hopefully you're getting time to rest up. Take it easy. Always got to give yourself that time to rest up. Those fluffy clouds. Oh, I forgot to pin up Mrs. TP from earlier before. I got the bill and then I missed out Mrs. TP. And I haven't even done Wounded Warrior either. Oh my god. Mrs. TP, say something. Can't find. Are you still in the chat, Mrs. TP? There she is. There we go. Replace the pin. There we go. Hey, Anth, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friends. We go top of climb, top of descent's only 60 nautical miles away. It won't be very, very far. These are quick flights today. Evil again, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. I think Evil is most definitely our most gifted membership community member this month. We're actually next month we're starting a we're gonna actually do a leader ladder for people that are doing gifted memberships, just to say thank you to them. Mike, thank you very much for the 10. Phil for the 13 months. Mr. Captain Ray, welcome to the business class lounge. Mrs. TP for the 5 months, and Mr. Wounded Warrior for the 18 months. Guys, appreciate everyone for all your support. Thank you for helping out. It means a lot. Thank you, Eva. I appreciate that. Alrighty. Let's just get some details happening here. Who's in the chat that's actually in the southeast Queensland area? Who's in the southeast Queensland area that's actually in the chat? Is that close to Chicago? No. Richards, Brizzy, Winter Warriors, Logan. Yeah. Sydney, no, nobody. Aussie says him. No. In West Brisbane. So there's a few. What am I doing? I'm doing descents. Forecast. West. There's a couple of you guys. Okay. Richard's in West Brizzy as well. Okay. Right, that's loaded in. The ILS, this one is 110.15, so we're going to put that in there. Very, very, very close to it. And 267 is going to be the course. We'll do that there. That's already loaded, so we don't have to worry about that. And we're already good for all that good stuff like that. And we need to be at 2,500 at Charlie Foxtrot 27. Okay, no problem. Mr. TP's he's close, but he's only 20 hours by playing. Which plane? The Honda Jet? Mr. TP, jump in the virtual Honda Jet. Come over this way. And let's get on it. Let's get one of your awesome meals on the barbecue going, my friend. I was actually showing Mrs. Oz. I was saying, because I took a photo of the I didn't even open and show you guys the kebabs. That's how bad I am at the Discord meal thing. And I said, have a look at this. I said there is a barbecue war between the TP family and Chase in New Zealand. And I said, look at this stuff. And she's gone, that's hundreds of dollars of meat. Heaps of meat. Meat is so expensive. I don't know what it is like where you are, Mr. TP, but meat in Australia at the moment is ridiculous prices. It's so expensive to get anything decent. You need $1 million bucks to go to the butcher. Jim says, I miss the heads of puffs on a Wednesday night. I used to fly out there to Archfield and hope to get to about... you get up. Sorry, you lost me there, Jim. I missed what you've written. Evil, catch you later, my friend. Thank you very much. Oh, hang on. Now I read it properly. That's right. I had to read it like 4 times, Jim, to work out what you were saying because I couldn't read it properly like an idiot. Definitely not a war. You know what I mean, though. Are you going fly next Wednesday? Me too. Yeah. I got you. I had to read it like 5 times because I'm a bit slow. Down like a yo-yo. Yeah, they're ridiculous prices here. Good thing we like chicken in our families because chicken's cheap. Nothing else is though. Meat here. Yeah, all our veg. We had floods. When were the floods, guys? That was like this time last year or something like that. And yeah, all the farmers got all the crops flooded, and the price of vegetables just went nuts, absolutely nuts, and they're only just starting to come down. Meat is expensive and planning to drop at bear steaks. Marcus reached 800 hours in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Get a life, Marcus. Marcus, you don't need to get a life. Keep bringing up those hours, I say, my friend. Keep bringing up those hours. I've only just hit like 1,000 hours myself, but I've probably done many more hours flying around that I don't land, catching B-roll and all that sort of stuff like that. So there's a lot of hours that I've done in the sim that don't count, but I don't know, like, guys, drop your sim hours, approximately what your sim hours are. Drop your sim hours and we'll see. Marcus, there'll be people that have got heaps more than us in the 50 odd people that are here. I bet you heaps of them have got way more than us. Drop your sim hours in there if it's recording for you and let us know. Got says 20. Okay, good start. Rich is on 550. You're not your Oz coins, Ryan. Your hours. There we go. Delta's at 1886. Benny's at 970. Mr. TV says close to 1,000. William's at 700. Okay, we're not doing too bad, Marcus. We're not doing too bad. Nobody's approximately 1,100. Don't ask Dean. Timeout with James is 1,180. Then we just got to our top of descents. Ryan's almost 1,000. Xenon's about 1,030. Okay, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad. Approaching 400. Oh, there we go. Okay. I can't check because I'm simming at the moment. You can't, can you, how do you check when you're simming? You can't, can you? J-Foot's at 2,000. Holy dooly, J-Foot's. Fozzie, what are you up to? Fozzie's up to something ridiculous, I know that. Up average, just like everybody else. Well, I guess that's alright, William. I'd rather be average. Average Joe, I'm happy with average Joe. Hours is just starting the plane. Yeah, I tallied about an hour just trying to start the plane. Yes. Steam thinks you're at 2008. Holy dooly. I tell you what, Microsoft better Ozzy, how many hours are you up to? Microsoft better convert those hours from this sim to the new sim, or people will be going off their tree. Not in those hours, Fozzie. No, in your simulated hours. You're up to like 3,000 or something. Aussie up to something ridiculous. Yeah, hours don't. Yeah, so Phil, if you're just flying around, you don't land and shut down and stuff like that. Maurice is up to 2,341. Yeah, those ones that won't count. So there's obviously everyone's got a bunch of extra hours that don't count. Yeah, Fozzie's at like 3K-ish. Yeah, Fozzie's the person I know with the most amount of hours. He flies too much, he does, Metas. No, you can never have enough flying. Not enough flying. You need to have more. No, I'm not going to poll it, because when I poll it, it takes up all the room in the chat and I can't read the chat. That's why I don't do polls, because I can't see the chat. Aussies need to get a job. Alrighty. We're descending. I don't even think we actually even turned the seatbelt. Oh, we did. There we go. Seatbelt signs can go on. Lots of fun. What can I say? Absolutely. Yep. Being a drop there for 21 months means 1,530 hours of fun with Shane.
Being a drop
Holy
there for
dooly.
21 months means 15,330 hours of fun with Shane. Thanks, buddy, _ drop bears drop bear.
Marcus, I need to screenshot that and send it to Mrs. Oz. She's like, what? You have fun with Shane? He doesn't. Marcus. Oh, that's karma. That's karma for me. I'm choking on my own jokes. Marcus, this is for you, my friend. Thank you for the support. Peter, thank you very much for the subscription and welcome to the stream. All right, let's drop this down a little bit further. Down to 13. There we go. Are you going, Fozzie, where are you going? You're going to Heathrow. The weather's not too crash hot out there, Fozzie. Probably why he's going out there. Isn't Bristol good enough for you, my friend? Oh, it's probably not too bad. You're going to miss the front. It's moving away. It's Captain Ray's back. Welcome back. Bristol's not big enough for Fozzie. He's got to go to the big airports. There's 18. I was thinking about flying down to Heathrow, but I thought, no, we're flying to a couple of different airports in UK. Like, we've flown to Newcastle a bunch of times, but we haven't flown out of Bristol before, so what would do something a little bit different. The city is a great city. What do you do in Bristol? What's the things to do in Bristol? On a beautiful sunny day, what would you do over there today? Let's Google it quickly. Fun things to do in Bristol. Fun things to do in Bristol. Oh, Stonehenge there. You got the Clifton Suspension Bridge. There's a few things you can do. Looks quite a pretty little place, doesn't it? What are your best things to do in Bristol? Number 1 is go to the Clifton Suspension Bridge. Number 2 is the Clifton Downs. Get lost at the Clifton Downs. It must be a maze. Track down some gorgeous graffiti. The Millennium Square. That doesn't sound like fun. Cycle up and down the city. Get your caffeine fix. Spend some time at Gloucestershire Road. Learn about drinking alcohol. Tour the harbour by the ferry. Enjoy some of the amazing art house cinemas. Wander the shipping containers of the warping arts. Okay, you're losing me now, Bristol. You're losing me. Number 1, leave it. Love the weather features and aerograph. Only knew about this because of your video, Shane. There you go. Thank you, Fozzie. Appreciate it. You've watched one video out of about 500. Thank you. Imagine if you watched all of them, all the amazing things you would have learned. Jay says, I drive trains in and out of there. Oh, there you go. Is it a thumbs up place or thumbs down place, Jason? Hey, Mr. Anthony V, we're still going. Yeah, we're on the way down. Hey, Buckle Bunny, welcome. Long time no see over at the channel here. Do I fly later? Oh, yeah, it's probably getting on. We do alternate times, opposite ends, so, but yeah, we are flying probably a little bit later. It's pretty rough around the edges like most cities. Ah, okay. Yeah, there's always good parts of cities. I guess, Jason, when you're on the trains usually take you into the roughest parts of the cities, don't they? Yeah, we are, Scott. We're going to do the teardrop ILS approach in. So it will fly us over and then turn us around and come back in. So that's what we're doing. Are you flying at Ryanair? Are you flying? Sorry. Hi, I was flying at Ryanair. I flew on Ryanair. There we go. Hey, Vincent, what's going on? Mr. Sim Fanatics is here in the chat and dropping gifted memberships as well. Thank you very much for doing that. Appreciate it, Sim. Don't you guys sleep? I think when I last spoke to you, oh yeah, that's probably like 10 hours ago. It probably is. Thanks very much for dropping in. I was like, haven't you guys slept? I was watching Symphanatic stream this afternoon and I was like, it's the next day for him. And Bunny as well. Heading into work, I want to say hello. Well, hello, Mr. Symphanatic. What's going on, brother? This is for you, my friend. Thank you very much for the gifted membership. That went to... Who did that go to? Went to Gavin. I put in some exclamation marks SF for Mr. Symphonic. Go and check him out. You guys probably already know who Darren is, but he did some awesome coverage over the expo. Which was really good to see. Not many people, Darren, not many people did live streams over on the expo. You were one of the very rare ones. Like, a lot of people did it on the Friday with the announcements, but you were doing the live stream with the walkthrough. I wish you did that like for the whole way around, but obviously you did it for a section there, and you did it in detail, speaking to Viprol and all that sort of stuff. But a lot of people just filmed it, and all their videos are coming out now where you did it live, which is really, really cool. Yeah, you did it live, and not many people did the walk around live, which was really, really good. because that's what you want to see. You want to see it live when it's all going on. So I appreciate you doing that. So felt like I was there, you know. And I got all excited when you got to meet, you saw Sam again, and then he gifted a Boeing yoke to Junior, which is your Junior, which was absolutely awesome. That was cool. That's what flight simming community is all about. So that just blew me away. I was like, yep, that's Sam. Nice guy. All right, all configured for landing. I said to Mrs. Oz, I said, when it was on, she said, why aren't you over there? And I said, because it costs a ton of money and you wanted to come. She says, you should be going. So the missus has already given me the thumbs up to go next year. So I just got to start raising the funds to go. So are you going to numb up and then down when you are going to do a bad landing? What's numb? What's numb up? Yeah, he went flying. He put some things on his Instagram. He went flying, did some Cessna flying while he was over there. I think he's still holidaying around, which you might as well if you fly all the way from Kuwait. So if we ever went over there, we'd have to continue on for a bit of a holiday since you're making so far to get over there. Am I going to make a bumping landing, do you mean? We've got a bit of turbulence here with these clouds. No, hopefully we're going to do a nice, Vincent. I'm hoping we're going to do a nice, clean landing, but we'll see how we go. Cities next year, I don't think they've released it. I thought from memory when they did the last one, they actually did the announcement on the last day, but I guess they're going to gather data and see what they want. I think the conception was that Houston was good. It was just too hot. Me, that'd be no problem to be used to that. It is not on around Oshkosh. Yeah, they said they keep it in June because June's like the low season in the US and it makes things cheaper. I think that's why they do them in June, which is summer. Yeah, it's summer. Wouldn't things be the high season in June? Summer? Usually the opposite, isn't it? Winter it's the low season, summer it's the high season. All right, there's Marcus there. We're going to start our turn. Airport should be around here. There we go. Just flying over the airport there. So we're going to do our turn into our ILS. Which is weird in the US. Get some flaps here. Flaps 1, 2. But appreciate, thanks Mr. Symphonic Bunny for jumping on over and saying g'day. Appreciate it. What's on the ILS? Where is he? What's your Microsoft name? I forget. Oh, it's Jugular. Okay, there he's there. There he's there. Delta's behind him. There we go. The old designated glitch as it's still loading in the airport. Making our turn in. We go flaps 10. Look at that. Bill sign the British countryside. I can't do a British accent to save my life. God. Can't do it to save my life. Oh bother. There's the back controller. Bother. that's as good as I get. Thomas. Alright, gonna make another turn. There's Marcus there. Philip, kick the ball, Philip, just like I taught you. That's meant to be like French though. Meant to be French. I wouldn't buy any Captain Sim products. All right, it's going to drop the nose a fair bit because I missed the glide slope a little bit. Now it's caught up. Off to work, Bliss guys, everyone. Here's some memberships for ausflightsimmer channel. See you, Shane. Have a great rest of the stream. No, Darren, all good, my friend. Thank you very much. Have an awesome day, and thank you very much for dropping in and saying hello. And I'll catch you next stream. I think you're doing an Expo talking stream, so I'm looking forward to catching that. Holy dolly. He's just getting me back. Witz has been lurking in the stream, and Gavin's been there, Tiger Shark's there, Bowden and Duffy's there, Bob Simmons. You get to see who's been lurking in your stream when he does that. Thank you very much, Mr. Sim Fanatic. This is for you. He's doing it when I'm on approach. You cheeky bugger. You cheeky bugger. Thank you, legends. Guys, make sure you give a big thank you to Mr. Sim Fanatic. Just get me back. Please get me back. I've never intentionally tried to give you memberships or put you off when you when you're on final. Never ever would I do that. See, mate, have a good one at work, and thank you very much for gifting the community. I appreciate it, and we'll pin you up to the top there. All right, I need to concentrate for a second. I can't see the glide slope anyway because me and someone else, I think it's Marcus, me and Marcus are fighting. I'm just going to push in front of him here so I can see. Sorry, Marcus. Just going to push in front of you, mate. So I can see what's going on. There we go. Three-mile separation. I know, I'm trying to separate from him now. And I've come in too quick now. Bad approach, but I couldn't see what I was doing. You know, that's what I'm going to say. Oh, that was a Ryanair landing. That was a Ryanair landing. Definitely Ryanair landing. I can't see a thing. I can just see some airport brochure. I can just see an airport brochure. That's it. Sorry, Marcus. Oh, that's funny. There we go. Back at Bristol, everybody. Oh, haven't we cleaned up? We haven't even cleaned up the plane. Holy dooly. No, Marcus, it's all good, my friend. I was like, there's no way I could land because I can't see the runway, so I pushed it in front of you and I probably blocked you, so I apologize, my friend. It's all good. It's all good. It's part of just the fun of just doing multiplayer with friends. It's the best part about it. It's not the last time you'll block me. It's probably not the last time I'll block you, so it's all good. Well, someone's been doing donuts there. You're on auto land. Did you auto land that? I don't think I've ever auto landed a plane. All right, we'll see if we can grab the same stand right next to the Chewy plane over here. There's rattling fire landing. Always good to finish with a Ryanair landing. There we go, stand 30. Cool. Aussie's already over there. There we go. He slewed or load in? He loaded in probably. There we go. Is anybody else still landing? Got someone else coming in. On default scenery, it's always it's good. It's no problem. No problem. No need to apologize for that sort of stuff. Load GSX up in here. I'm flying Sydney to Hamilton Island with Jetstar and Microsoft Flight Simulator. Hey, Millsy, what's going on? Load up the APU. Not sure what's happening with those textures over there. Right, is APU fired up yet? I think it is. I think it is. There we go. Let's shut this bird down. Get GSX to do its thing. Log some more hours into the sim. Deboarding. There we go. I guess that's the other thing too, because I do it this way. Every time I fly these airliner flights, it may not be counting towards my hours either. Your dampener off. Because I never fully shut down the plane, so I probably could be doing some time out of hours myself. Perhaps. Oh, I didn't have anti-collision on. Holy dooly. Cool. That will do. Every flight counts. I'll have to go and check the logbook and see what it's doing. Not that I really check hours on this thing anyway, so. We're going to catch Mike's landing here. Going for the numbers in the old Vision Jet. Hey, Bubba's still here. Thanks. On the nub. Oh, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. There we go. Here we go. Rabbit humps. Oh, no. Oh, Mike. Sorry, my friends. Holy dooly. We've all been there. We've all been there. Oh, look at all those EasyJet Airbuses. Holy dooly. I don't think these guys have been part of the group that are over here. They're a little bit further away. Unload is in progress. Thank you everybody for tuning in and hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Mr. Symphonic did 5. He actually did six. I can't speak. Six gifted memberships. Marcus, 21 months. Thank you very much for the support. Mr. Wounded Warrior with the 18. Mrs. TP with the 5. Captain Ray, welcome to the business class lounge. Philip, the 13 months. Mike with the $10 super chat, and Evil with the 5 gifted memberships, guys. Thank you very much for all your support, and thank you for tuning in on a Thursday night where we don't normally stream. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I'm a bit rusty when it comes to streaming and flying and all that sorts of business, but hopefully we're getting back onto the train. We won't be streaming tomorrow morning, unfortunately. We will have a news video out, so stay tuned for that. I've got some cool goss, so you'll have to wait till then, because I'm not going to tell you now, because it won't be as cool. And then probably be streaming Saturday morning, and then Sunday night, and then after that I have no idea what's going on. So yes, all goss. Yes, might have a 2024 in it too, so yeah. That being said, thank you very much everybody. Thank you very much. Have an awesome rest of your week, and I will see you sometime soon. So love you lots. Catch you later. Bye.